guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another video for you guys. I'm going to show you how I achieved this very beautiful color from a 1B black hair. It was a very tedious process, but I liked the results. So anyway, sit tight and let's jump straight into the video. So I'm going to start by using the Revlon Color Silk in number 70, which is a medium ash blonde. I'm going to be using that to raise the base from a very dark 1B color to a dark chocolate brown. Whenever I'm doing a balayage or a highlight color, I don't like to make the base too dark. I like to lift it a bit so that the contrast isn't too much with the very light blonde parts. So I'm just going to use this to basically raise the base, applying it to the hair directly. Now just simply read the instructions for how to mix the chemicals before you apply it to the hair. I left mine to process for about 45 minutes to 1 hour. Now it says medium ash blonde on the box, but it's obviously not going to turn it really blonde. It's just going to make it a chocolate brown because the hair is super dark. Now this is the color I got. As you can see, it's no more black, it's now very dark brown, and I'm going to start doing the bleach. So I've folded the hair into two and I've used pins to hold it down. I folded the wefts into two and I used pins to hold it down. Now I'm going to start separating the hair into the pieces before I start my color. I wanted to do this with a balayage technique where you paint the hair bleach, where you paint it on in a V shape. But I'm just going to show you guys everything I do as the video goes on. So I'm going to be taking BW2 bleach that I got from my beauty supply store and 40 volume developer, mixing the bleach and developer in a bowl to a light creamy consistency. So now I'm going to start applying the bleach. As you can see, I've done 3 of the pieces. Now, like I said, I'm using a balayage technique to do this. And with a balayage, what you do is that you apply the bleach to the tips of the hair, saturate it at the tips, then you do like a V-shape painting of the bleach onto the hair. So you basically paint on the bleach like in a V shape. So you apply it to the edges, saturate it at the edges, and saturate it at the tips of the hair. Normally when you're doing a balayage, it's better to do it on a wig that's already fully made so that you kind of see where you're placing your pieces. But I was too lazy, so I decided to do it when the hair was still in the bundles and just do the regular balayage to see how it will turn out. This is basically like an experiment color. I just wanted to see how it will turn out if you do it when the hair is in bundles as opposed to doing it when the hair is already in a fully made wig. But yeah, I'm just doing my simple process, just basically painting the bleach on piece by piece. Then I'm going to put my saran wrap. As you can see, I'm using saran wrap, not foils. And for me, saran wrap is much better than using foils. I found that using saran wrap is much better than using foils because it doesn't make the hair get super hot. Sometimes when you're bleaching hair and use foils, because foils tend to incubate the heat, it can make the hair to get really hot and cause further damage. But if you're using saran wrap, you don't have to deal with that. The hair is still going to lift, but without all that excess heat that can cause damage in the hair, especially when you're bleaching multiple times. So yeah, I'm done doing one bundle. I'm just going to leave this to process, then wash it out, deep condition, and this was my result. Now I'm going to go ahead and bleach 2 more times because I wanted the blonde parts to be very, very, very light. So now I'm doing my second separation, applying my pins to hold the bundle down. So what I'm doing now is I'm basically separating the parts that were bleached from the parts that were not bleached. You don't have to do it very precisely, just separate it as best as you can. I'm putting the parts that weren't bleached on one side and I'm putting the parts that were bleached on the other side. It's going to make my second and third bleach application very, very easy because I know exactly where to put the bleach. So as you can see, I'm applying my bleach again. I'm just basically applying the bleach to the parts that were bleached before. So I'm going to bleach these 2 sides on here, and I'm also going to bleach the very ends of the other side because obviously they were bleached the first time. So you're just basically applying bleach to the parts that were bleached the first time. As you can see, I'm applying the bleach only to the very ends. So now I'm going to be working on the frontal. For the frontal, I decided to do it in the regular balayage method where you cut pieces and just simply apply the bleach directly to the hair, applying it in a V shape then saturating the tips with the bleach. Now I've done the other half of the front too, so I'm just doing this other half. And I'm also using foils because my saran wrap refused to stay, so I just decided to use foils for the frontal. Yeah, and I'm just going to do that all the way to the top of the frontal. So I'm going to leave this to process and go and keep working on the bundles. I'm going to start toning now. So I'm going to be using, as you can see, I've bleached 3 times, and this is how blonde I was able to get the hair. The hair lifts a lot. For toners, I'm going to be using T14 and T15. T14 is an ash toner. T15 is a blonde, is a beige toner. I'm going to be using that for the extreme lightest parts. And I'm going to be using a mixture of T050 and T35, or T050 and T15, whichever one you can get your hands on, for the darker parts. Now, follow the instructions on the pack. It says mix 1 part toner to 2 parts developer. So since I'm using 2 different types of toner, I'm using half parts of the T15, half parts of the T14, and I'm going to be using 2 parts of the developer. Now this is an empty 050 bottle, so I just use it to measure my developer. So I'm basically going to be measuring the developer 2 times with that 050 bottle. I'm pouring it into the mixture. I'm mixing everything together, and I'm going to apply it to the lightest blonde parts. And I'm also going to be applying it to the tips of the other side as well, because obviously we bleached those sides too. Now for the brown parts, I'm going to be using a different mixture. I'm going to be using the T050 and T35 mixture with the developer. That is what I have in the bowl right now, the 050 and T35 of 050 and T15. I'm going to be applying that to the brown part. So basically I'm toning to remove any yellow and orange brassy undertones, because whenever you do highlight colors like this, when the color is very neutral to ash, it looks better on darker skin tones. So that is the frontal at the top right there, and this is one of the bundles. So I'm basically done toning both. I'm going to leave that to process and just simply wash it off. Now this was my final result. I basically made the hair into a wig and flat ironed it. If you have any questions or any step of the coloring process at all, please feel free to ask me down below in the comment section, and I'll try my best to answer. So now let's jump straight into the specs and the details of the hair. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is the final result of the color. Oh you guys, this color came out so nice. I feel like there's some parts that I still need to go in and fix. Like the frontal isn't, I've toned the frontal a little bit too light, so it isn't really blending with the rest of the bundles, but that's something I can easily fix. I'm gonna do that probably like next week or something. But other than that, I really liked how the color came out. I'm so mad I have to give this wig to my sister. I didn't know the color was gonna come out this nice, but this color was so difficult to achieve. Oh my god, I don't think I'm going to be doing this entire process again anytime soon. So yeah, I just did it because it was my sister that asked for it, and that is it. I didn't know what toners to use, that I used like different toner combinations for the different bundles, because I really wasn't sure how light I wanted the blonde parts to be. I really wasn't sure the kind of tones that I wanted the hair to have, because this is the first time I'm doing this color. Overall, I think it came out okay. I really like how it looks. The different toners I used kind of gave it like dimension. If this was curled, it would look so nice if it was curled. And this color is a bit expensive to do, because think about it, you're bleaching 3 times, so you probably have to buy a tub of bleach about 2 times. That's like $20, plus the developer you probably have to buy about 2 to 3, That's about 15 plus 20, 35. Then you have to buy toners. Each pack of toner is about $5. You might end up using up to 4, so that's another $20. Now you're at 35 plus 20, 55. Then you have to buy the first box. So you're probably going to spend at least $60 trying to achieve this color. On top of that, the color itself, doing the color is very, very, very stressful. And if you're trying to do it like the regular traditional way of doing a balayage, you might spend hours working on this hair, or even like a few days working on the hair, because like I said, to get the lightest parts I had to bleach it 3 times. You can stop at 2, but my sister wanted the highlights to be really, really light, so it all depends on you. And that's another thing I need to mention about this hair. You can lift this hair a lot. Like, it lifts, this hair really, really lifts, so it takes bleach really well. And let's get straight into the specs of the hair. So this hair is from Cynosure Hair. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's to be on the screen and obviously in the title. They sent me their Peruvian straight 22, 2 bundles of 20, 118 and a 16-inch frontal. It was very soft. I really didn't have any tangles or any like crazy shedding. This hair is really, really good quality, like amazing quality. I processed each bundle, even the frontal, 3 times, and as you can see, it still has a lot of movement. Like, I was super impressed. When I was even bleaching the hair, like, I was feeling so bad for the bundles, because I'm like, I'm processing this 3 times. It's very difficult for you to process hair that much, and it's still like, it still has movement, it still has body, and it doesn't have like crazy split ends or anything like that. So I was super impressed with the hair. I honestly thought that the hair was going to be a little bit stiff, but I didn't have any problems with that at all. I don't think I have anything bad to say about the hair. Actually, I do. The only problem that I have with this hair is on the frontal. Now, if you look closely, there's this piece here that's like really short. It's some on this side too. The frontal came like that, so it wasn't like I was trying to like frame it and I cut it too short. The frontal actually came with these really, really short pieces, and I don't know why they did that. I don't know if they were trying to make it into like baby hairs or something, but these pieces are like very, very awkward and weird. Like, they're just really short there, and it's a really thick piece, so if you pluck everything out, it's going to leave a hole on the frontal. I wish they didn't have those little tiny pieces. Other than that, that's the only problem I have. The quality is amazing. The quality of this hair is amazing. I would definitely recommend this hair to anyone that wants to get it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this hair a 9, a strong 9. I would have given them a 10 if not for this like tiny front pieces, this thing here, and on this side too. It's worse on this side, but yeah, I would have given them a strong 10 if not for these pieces. But they deserve a 9, 9.5, because the quality of this hair is amazing. I have no problems whatsoever with the hair. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. All the information will be down below in the description box, so please make sure you check that out. I'm gonna see if I can get like a discount code from them, so that you guys will be able to get some money off when you order. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share. You can subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button down below, or my face on this side. Also, do not forget to watch my other wig videos or my natural hair videos on this side. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.